Welcome back to Solo in Your 40s,
Living Unscripted.
the podcast where we discuss all things life, love, and everything in between. I'm Michelle Turner.
I'm Yando.
And hello.
And hello. We've had
A few cocktails.
a couple cocktails
We
today,
did.
so we're coming to you live with...
So that's our shenanigans for today.
Mm-hmm. We had some amazing tacos.
Did.
And some queso,
Oh, so good.
which everybody knows makes Michelle's heart happy.
Yeah. I don't ask for much, okay?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So today, our show, we are going to go into discussions about dating and mental health.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes mental health is the least discussed topic.
Overlooked, yeah.
Yeah, it's very overlooked. Thank you. So, yeah, I found a really cool article that was kind of going over it. And then weekly updates.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's start with those weekly updates.
Ladies first.
So, don't look at the eyebrows too closely today. So, I thought I would try out a henna eyebrow. Look, this one, fantastic. She did so good on this one.
Skirt.
I think it was a skirt. Thank God it's not permanent. This is why I do not agree with permanent facial anything.
Right.
Other than the eye drop.
Oh, the eye drop, yeah. No, that's
For
when
sure.
you know. That's when you know you're like a really gangster. But
Yeah,
but I will like from a man's standpoint. Until you said something,
couldn't tell.
I never noticed it. So
most people probably couldn't.
Right.
But the thing is,
Until you went like this.
I calmed it down. So imagine that. I was scrubbing, trying to get this one in line with this one. I don't know what she's. I don't know. Anyways.
Well, I think everybody appreciate the fact that you calmed it down.
I did. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I appreciated it more than anybody, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, anyways, weekly update. I really, once again, don't really have anything. So.
Nothing like work-wise. Nobody whistled.
No.
Nobody hit on you. Nobody. Did you get?
You know
stuck
what
in
I
traffic?
did?
Okay.
You know what I did?
What?
Oh my God. I can't believe I'm going to tell everybody this. So, it's the margaritas. Y'all are welcome.
Yeah.
So, I think I showed him to y'all a few weeks ago. Whenever I was doing the 75 hard,
Right.
I started getting a lot of influencer. He's not really an influencer, but he's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's from the UK.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember this guy.
Very handsome man.
Yeah.
Very handsome. But literally,
good.
he watches all of my stories.
It's awesome.
Because, you look to see who's looked at your stuff, right?
Well, I mean,
I do.
if you say you don't, you're a liar.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right.
So I see him always watching my stories. And so the other day he posted this coffee or whatever. I'm like, well, was it good? So I actually
You DM the dude?
I did. I jumped into his DMs.
Oh.
This man is so handsome. Oh my God.
And he has an accent, I'm sure.
Definitely has. You know what he
Like an
replied?
hello, governor?
He replied back to it. He said it was absolutely beautiful coffee.
Oh,
What else? He was like, it's an absolute beautiful coffee. And something very British. And I'm like.
In your mind.
No, it really.
It was
if you read his.
absolutely beautiful coffee. Is that Australian or is that?
No.
That's British? Well, sometimes I go.
You
go
you
British
dabble,
Australian.
You dabble.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, that's what I did.
Huh.
So.
Well, that's cool. That
I would totally go somewhere else to see that handsome man.
So this dude, if you go to his page, you can tell he's like a fitness influencer.
He's not really an influencer. He does fighting. He does boxing. He's
got
very
followers.
into fitness.
Yeah.
Actually, he doesn't have a lot of followers.
Okay, he's humble.
Yeah. Anyways, seems super chill.
Yeah. Well, I love that.
So.
That's awesome.
I went out on a limb. Is it going to go anywhere? Absolutely not. But I'll flirt a little in a DM.
You know how many limbs I went out on and fell off of? But you know
That's
what?
fine.
there's a time where that limb's not going to give away.
Maybe not.
You know what I mean?
We'll see.
There's a time where that limb just kind of bends a little bit. And it just stays there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just never know. You got to take your shots.
Right.
Always.
So that's my weekly update.
Well, mine's not any much more exciting than that. Actually, mine's less exciting. To be honest with you. Let's see. My week consisted of work.
Oh yeah, you had a rough week at work.
Yeah. I mean, the whole song and dance. I know everybody out there is probably frustrated with work as well, so I don't want to feel like like, oh my god, my life's so terrible.
I think almost everyone.
Right.
Unless you really love what you do.
Right. And it's like it's crazy, like the job market in
everyone's world is a nightmare.
In the tech world, I can't speak for everybody else because I'm only looking in the tech world.
Housing market, terrible.
It's like, oh my god, this would be a perfect fit. Mm-hmm. And then you scroll, like, oh, only 1,200 people applied for this. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stand out. Yeah. Pretty sure I'm going to stand out, and it's like...
It's everyone, man.
Upload a photo, and it's just like me and Jesse.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not going to... It got me the house. Like, when I bought the house, I sent
a photo.
A photo.
It does help in some situations.
Yeah, they literally said, we had a higher offer, but we picked you because of the personal touch you guys did.
That's people that don't need the money.
They did not. Mm-hmm. No, obviously they did not need the money. But yeah,
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it was during COVID too. So
they genuinely loved, and they put a lot of love into this house.
Yes, they did.
And so I think that's people that will choose people like you because they want someone to come in and enjoy the house that they put a lot of effort and love into. So
yeah, I mean, I would love to get back in contact with them, show them what we did with the fireplace, outdoors, show them the yard. You know how much of a yard freak
Years from now, you're going to get a knock on the door.
Hey, remember?
Why don't we just take a look?
Of course.
What'd you do to our blinds?
Well, that was a dog that I had during COVID that now lives in Seattle, but everything else, do you like the paint?
Not me.
Do you like the paintings?
Yes.
Do you like this fireplace used to be red brick.
It was?
Yeah, I don't
remember that.
It used to be red brick, and that beam right there was all white.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
Yeah, so then the walkway with the rocks and everything. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep up with it very nice.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. I do take pride in it, but as far as the weekly update, it was just so
nil.
What a week.
Yeah.
Just eh.
Well, how about you tell us about this little gem?
Okay. So, if people can see, it's a hippopotamus. Her name is Donna, and Donna
won a contest in Cabo, actually.
Yeah, Donna did win a contest in Cabo.
And
Donna.
And I had a dance for the prize.
Yes, and I got a fanny pack out of it, which was fantastic. And so Donna. It dates back to when I was in college, and me and my boy Leaf, shout out to my boy Leaf.
Hey, Leaf.
Went to the local Applebee's in Evansville. Mm-hmm. Where obviously it goes down.
Applebee's hits it, man.
Dude, back in the day, dollar beers and all that shit at Applebee's, and then the bartenders, they had this nickname. The bartenders had these nicknames for each other, like they were a little group. They ended up being a lot of fun.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
I think that was when I was single. And
as of now.
So I said, that's back when before smartphones, and there was a newspaper on the bar. Mm-hmm. And I look at the newspaper, and there's a local zoo in Evansville. And at that zoo, they had the oldest hippo in captivity in the world.
Right. Donna,
the hippo. And Donna just passed away. Yes. If you do rub Donna's butt, it does give you good luck. Donna did...
It's her lovely lady.
Donna did chip a toe in New York City, but we'll talk about that at a different time. And so I asked the bartender, I said, listen, we had a couple cocktails at that point, and I said, hey, can you make me a cocktail that would kill the oldest hippo in the world?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, what would that be?
Right.
I said, well, just take a cup, and I want you to pour every dark liquor behind that bar into this cup.
There you go.
And I'm pretty sure it'd kill a hippo. Well, carry on to today. What was that, 25 years ago?
We get dared hippos.
Right.
I mean hippos. Donnas.
With Donnas.
Yeah.
So nowadays, instead of like making bets with money, we make bets
take a
with
Donna.
we make bets with
Ooh,
Donnas.
she's rough.
And so Donnas nowadays are, I bet you can't do that. Well, I bet you a Donna that I can. Which means whoever bar you're at, now there's rules behind it because it did get a little bit silly with hot sauce and all that bullshit.
There's liquor only.
Right.
Yeah.
So you take a shot glass and whatever concoction you can squeeze into a shot glass, that's a Donna. Now, it doesn't sound, it's just a shot, right? It doesn't sound dangerous.
That was horrible. Horrible. I've had to take 2 of them.
It's terrible. But for a reason. You lost the bet. Would you rather lose...
Now I don't bet them. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care to win.
Would you ever rather lose $50 or take a Donna?
$50.
And I remember specifically there was one story at Alley Cats where this guy showed up and said, what's this Donna thing? And I said, well, he's pour all this stuff in a shot glass, and he takes it and acts like a tough guy. But you could tell, like, that's when he started twitching.
Internally, he's dying.
And then he looks at us. He goes, "I'll do another one. I'll do another one."
All right, wise guy.
And I'm not kidding you. This was probably 12 years ago.
Who was it? Just a rando?
It was some cousin of somebody. Oh. And the last...
A sister cousin?
Something, yeah. It was a sister cousin of somebody's grandpa's uncle. And the last time we saw this dude, we haven't seen him since. Now, somebody did confirm recently that he is still alive.
The sister cousin?
Yes, the sister cousin said, I saw him the other day. Now, he might be in a wheelchair. I don't know. He might be crutch driving. We don't know. We don't know.
We'll be crutch driving.
Right. But the last time I saw him, he was getting carried out of Alley Cats by 3 people and thrown into the back of an Uber. And for 15 years, we never saw the guy. Never heard of him.
Why do I remember this?
Never heard of the guy again. Nothing. And I'm like, dude.
But if it was 12 years ago, I mean, I clearly...
Oh, yeah.
I was just somewhere else. I wasn't.
Oh yeah, you just weren't there that
yeah.
night. And he tried to step up to the plate and said, "I'll take 2 Donnas." And I told him, I said, "Buddy, that's not."
Bruh.
Listen, the story of Donna, like this is designed.
It kills a hippo.
This is designed to kill a hippo, dude.
And you're not a hippo.
And you took 2 of them willingly.
That's right.
So that's the story of Donna. Donna's got her own Facebook page. Donna went to Mexico a month ago. Mm-hmm. Donna's been to a lot of different places.
She has.
But the story of Donna is it's that camaraderie that you can have with Donna is, hey, let's not make it about money.
Let's make it about Donna.
If you're dead serious that you can jump in that pool when it's 2 degrees. Jump in that pool and I'll do a Donna.
Right.
Right? And so Donna has gone worldwide. Donna hasn't made it into the...
Who got you the Donna?
Jennifer. Jennifer got me that Donna.
Yep.
And Jennifer was with me in New York City when Donna...
Broke her foot.
And it was my fault.
No.
Yeah.
Did you have a Donna?
That's when my sister got married and, things got a little bit silly.
And we're back. So dating and mental health.
Okay.
Fantastic article I came across.
Okay.
So really it went over the impacts that mental health goes into dating and mental health, honestly. Just said it.
I mean, that's pretty much.
But also just the strategies of maintaining a emotional, healthy mindset.
Okay.
So, I figured we could kind of go through it.
Yeah, I'd be kind of curious what my take is on this.
Now, a couple of them I'm good with. Like, it didn't really resonate with me, but a few of them did. So, I figured maybe...
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
So, the first one is try not to be jealous. Do you ever get jealous when you're dating?
honestly, only when it's validated.
Okay.
I remember one of my relationships. It was an issue that I didn't care enough.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And when I say that, it was like, yes,
They wanted you to get jealous.
I cared about her a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, she's like, how come you never get like, you know, if we're at the kind of person I am, if we're at a bar and somebody comes up to the girl I'm dating and like hits on her,
mm-hmm.
I don't care. It's not her fault.
True.
Unless it is her fault.
True.
But 9 times out of 10, if I'm dating somebody, they don't, and somebody just walks up and like, you know, like in South Padre when somebody walked up to a girl back in the day I was dating
mm-hmm.
and said, hey, dude, is that your girlfriend? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, dude, good for you, right? And then he continues to go around me and go talk to her.
Yeah.
It's not her fault.
That's true.
To me, it's like, thanks, dude.
So I think I do think that's one of those things with men and women can be a bit different. Now I do know men that do get very jealous, but they're just insecure humans.
Sure.
But I think for the most part, men seeing other men hit on their woman, they're like, that's my bitch.
I mean,
you know?
It doesn't bother me.
No, I mean,
I
if a girl hits on my guy, it depends on his response and how I react.
Right. And it's vice versa.
Right, yeah. So,
I mean, at the end of the day, is she going home with that guy? No.
Right.
I mean, if she does,
then we're
thanks
no
for letting
together.
me. Thanks for letting me know.
And that's another part I think is so underrated is when someone shows you who they are, thank them for showing you who they are because you're not wasting another minute.
Right.
You know? So
Right.
So this one, she was saying, if your significant other goes out and you know they're with attractive people, it can make you start comparing yourself to others. This is an unhealthy mindset to fall into because it can exacerbate. Or masturbate? What? Exacerbate insecurities. Try your best to stop comparing yourself.
Try your best.
Yes. So I will say, honestly, I don't really get jealous. Just because, if we're being honest, fellas, if you want something other than me, see ya. We good.
I get it. And
we're all the way good.
But I'll say this, when it comes to jealousy, there is such a thing as healthy jealousy.
Okay, explain.
So, like, let's just say, so you can be jealous, but show it in a caring way. Like, I saw that guy hitting on you. I saw that. You know, just like.
I don't feel like that's jealousy.
No, but it's like there's like I don't know, like there's a
you're just acknowledging you saw someone hitting on
There's a situation where, but honestly, I never even acknowledge it. Like I remember, like when me and C-Dub were in Mexico, like it was very obvious. The dudes around the pool.
Sure.
I didn't care. I really didn't care.
Yeah. Well, whose room is she staying in?
Right. I mean, there's a fucking hurricane coming for crying out loud.
Right.
But like, there is times where you can kind of channel that into a healthy type thing. Mm-hmm. Where I mean, I've had it on the female side when they're like, you know, of course, back in the day, there's times where I got hit on back in the day, and it would be like, oh, so you think she's prettier than I am? Did you like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this, it kind of, you can trigger it that way, but like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like, but the whole thing of like, why the fuck do you talk to that dude?
See, that's what
that drives me nuts.
Jealousy. I picture like you're reeling in your mind because they're talking to someone else. But honestly, if you make me reel in my mind because you're over talking to some chick,
right?
I'm all the way good.
Right.
So you stay over there talking to that chick. I'm gonna
do my thing.
I'm gonna go hang out on my couch with my dog.
Right.
Have a good night.
Right. Yeah. So. It's a fine line.
Yeah. So that one, I mean.
Yeah.
That's for, she says, to try to apply logic to love.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't help who we like, but we can help who we choose to date. Before entering into a new relationship or deciding to continue a current one, Think about your lives making sense together. Think about whether you fit as people, which I think I applied that with my 30-year-old.
Yeah.
Which I was very proud of myself because I was like, as much fun we had together and as much as I really enjoyed his time.
Right.
Our lives were like, we lived two completely different lives.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, he's amazing. He's great to hang out with. But at the same time, the lives will never mesh together.
No.
We're just,
Like Homeboy's not going to Cabo with us.
No, he doesn't like spending money on vacations. He'd rather spend it on material things. Which he said to me before. And so I'm like, okay.
Peace out, dude.
So I will say the times that I start to think about and start to reel, I'm like, no.
Right.
Let's come back to reality.
Yeah.
So applying the logic to the love. Also, I think kind of the logic with the cheating thing and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, let's be logical about this. What's actually happening, what's in front of you.
Yeah.
Staying out of the stories in your head. Because the stories in our head are never accurate and will probably never happen.
Easier said than done?
1,000%.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is she doing?
She's just being crazy. That's my dog Jessie here. Mm-hmm. She's being a little bit crazy.
Okay, so fourth one, be prepared for rejection.
Oh.
If you are going to take rejection personally and assume it means something bad about you, the entire concept of dating will be very difficult. Rejection is simply part of dating. People can't help who they are interested in, nor who they aren't. Try not to take rejection as a judgment of you, but simply as a reflection of another person's preferences. Fair.
Extremely fair.
Does it make it easy? No.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not easy. No, it's not easy. But it's not easy to not take it personal either.
Sure.
Am I not good enough? Or,
that's it.
Or what, why not me? Mm-hmm. Type thing. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you know you've done nothing wrong and you've been a nice person and whatever.
100% yourself.
Listen, it's just not, it's just, maybe it's bad timing. Maybe they've met somebody. Maybe somebody swiped right on them. I mean, nowadays...
Or they just met no one. They just...
Right. Maybe they met no one. It's bad timing.
Yeah. So many different things.
Yeah. It's a hard pill to swallow. Mm-hmm. Because, I think the hardest thing that you could possibly hear from somebody, and they'll never say you're not good enough. I mean, the classic line is it's not you, it's me. Right?
It's not me, it's you.
Right. Yes, whatever the fuck it is.
No, you said it right. I was being funny.
Yeah. I thought I did. But like it's at the silver lining of that is it's just not you. It
honestly 9 times out of 10 probably has nothing to even do with
right.
you.
And I'll tell you right now, it's a trend in my life where I think, let's say the last 10 girlfriends I've dated, mm-hmm. or the last people I've dated, whatever it may be, I bet 8 of them after we dated got married.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
You're the prepper.
I'm like the fucking dude from whatever that rom-com movie is that
one of the 15 of them.
Hey, listen, come meet your boy. She'll have a good time.
Yeah. And
then she'll find her husband. I don't know how the fuck it works. I really don't. Listen,
who knows?
I made a deal. I made a deal with the fucking universe years ago, and the deal's still on apparently.
What was the? You have a hair.
Oh, I have a hair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did anyone notice his new shirt?
It's my ALS shirt. So I wear the same shirt, but I always like to rock ALS because
that's right.
I want awareness.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
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 So be prepared for rejection.
It's tough.
It is tough. It is very tough.
Anybody out there can tell us how they handle rejection?
Yeah, leave a comment below. Let us know how you handled rejection.
I mean, I know.
I slashed tires, so. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Kind of lighten the mood a little.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Woo, therapy session today.
It got samba.
Woo.
It
All
got
right,
samba.
last and final. Don't have excessive expectations.
I'm good with that one.
Don't start planning the future too soon, especially in the dating phase. Expectations can set you up for disappointment. And they're also restrictive. Unreasonable expectations can put too much pressure on a relationship early on. It's important to present... Wait, what? Mm-hmm. It's important to be present in each stage of the relationship.
Okay.
So I definitely put too many expectations. I don't think necessarily on them. Maybe. I don't know. I guess my toxic trait is I assume everyone else is going to show up as I show up. And I can't expect people to do that.
No.
I mean, I wear my heart on my sleeve. What you see is what you get.
Likewise.
I am always on 100. So
yeah, me too.
I'm an all or nothing type of bitch.
Yeah.
And it can have its downfalls.
It can. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if I'm all in, I'm all in, and sometimes it might be a little bit too much. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like it's like, but it is true. That's probably a whole different conversation for me. Is when you are into somebody, mm-hmm. it doesn't work. But if you're not into somebody and they're into you, I'm not into it. Like that's a whole
I see what you're saying.
different therapy session that we need to do.
Yeah, we'll unpack that one.
See that? Like I took it all and I put
so
it
this
right
one
there
so far is honestly just have reasonable expectations. Don't even have expectations. Show up. We're simply meeting someone in hopes that it might lead somewhere, and if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And if it does, great.
Yeah.
But that's hard. The human brain, we automatically...
we go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everybody does.
I do too.
I mean, it's... Yeah.
Well, and really just not having unreasonable expectations. Because, I mean, obviously, if someone shows up, I expect them to be kind. I expect them to...
normal shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Pull my chair out. Well, you didn't even pull my chair out. Open the door. Open the door.
Listen.
I literally don't even ask a lot. But I can't even get that met.
To open a door?
Maybe the restaurant door. Do you open car doors?
Sometimes.
What makes you choose to not open the car door sometimes?
Honestly.
Didn't think about it?
No, like I always think about it.
And you just choose not to open it?
Well, I'll take that back. I don't always think about it. I don't always think about it because there's times where it's like we just leave the house and get in the car.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like.
But you go out on a date?
Yeah. I mean,
you're going to dinner.
Yeah.
You're going to a movie. You want to play pool. You're taking her out.
Right.
You're not gonna open her door.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, but like I'll be honest with you, there's some girls that like that's overkill. Or it's like, okay, go ahead.
I will tell you, most girls' standpoint, I will say, me, I don't really ever have anyone do it, so I automatically don't even think anyone's going to do it.
What if it happens every single time? And you're like, dude.
I would love that.
Okay.
Because I feel
some girls do, some girls don't.
It's almost a sense of them taking care of you.
Right.
Without, literally, you're opening a fucking door. You're almost doing nothing.
No, I get that.
But it's just like a sense of you're making sure, like even walking on the street.
Oh, I'll always
always be on the right hand side.
I'll always go on the roadside.
Be closest to
like
the car.
like I.
It's those little things I think have died off.
I do them. I mean, I like. Yeah, I'll do the gentleman thing every single time I can. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like if I'm all in,
that's it.
You're gonna get the full package.
And I think that's beautiful. And if someone's not willing to accept that, then honestly, not the one.
No, I mean, at this point, like, there's a perfect, like, mail order bride thing they got going on. It's like,
it's very expensive.
Yeah, but but if you go like
what country?
Like South Singapore, it's
a lady boy.
No, I hope not. I didn't see an Adam's apple, so that motherfucker shows up.
They've
at the
done
door.
real good with these surgeries these days.
Listen, she's supposed to be here on the 20th. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I forgot. I should have stayed away from Singapore.
Oh, I love it.
We're back.
Dating nightmares.
Reddit on Reddit.
The best.
The best stories.
Reddit is where it's at, man.
It makes us all feel better about ourselves.
Honestly, if you're feeling shitty about your day, go to Reddit and type in a stupid topic. You're welcome.
Yes.
All right. So I matched with this man on Bumble.
Okay.
Which typically we get Tinders, but we got us a Bumble.
Okay.
So one night he wanted to meet up, and I couldn't because of work commitments. He initially brushed it off, and we agreed on just another time. Then that same night, he started messaging me again, offering me money, drugs, and designer purses to come over. I politely declined.
You think?
Then he started messaging me from a bunch of burner phones. Think Google Voice. I don't know what Google Voice is. Anyways.
You just hit Google and talk, I guess?
Maybe. Anyways, pretending to be a woman saying how much I was missing out on my not hanging out with him, which I ignored.
What?
So he was using Google Voice as a woman. What is happening? Oh my god. Anyways, the next night I come home from being out with my friends to find the NYPD outside of my building because they got a report of a suspicious man scaling the fire escape. I explained that I live in the building and I needed to get to my dog. He better not do anything to that dog.
Let me tell you something.
Who was in my apartment? Once they realized the apartment that the man was trying to break into was my apartment, I had officers escort me upstairs to get my dog and bring me to an animal-friendly hotel. I had to stay there until I was able to speak with detectives. They arrested this man and charged him with aggravated stalking, aggravated harassment, and attempted breaking and entering. They also granted me a restraining order. I had to move as a result.
She had to move?
Yeah.
Off of one Bumble match?
So I'm going to say, this is from Reddit.
Okay.
A little bit that's probably sprinkled with bullshit.
You think so?
Here's why.
Okay. Explain.
Even in 2024, to get a man arrested for aggravated stalking, harassment, and attempted breaking... The attempted breaking and entering, yes.
Well, he was scaling her apartment.
But that's it.
That's it? That's
no,
it?
I'm saying, honestly, unfortunately, stalking is the hardest thing to get prosecuted for.
Okay.
It takes some women months, if not years, of recorded things of what they've been doing. So I'm going to say this was a little bit of bullshit. But that's nuts anyways.
My God.
Even just the beginning.
Maybe he thought he was Spider-Man. Like, legit, he had, like, a complex.
Spider-Man,
He
Spider-Man.
might have had a complex.
What's that song?
I think you were on the right track.
Lots of singing tonight.
I know, right? I love the singing. You have a voice of an angel, Michelle.
So the breaking and entering and the restraining order, I can understand, but I'm not... Hey, probably happened. I'm just saying I smell a little bit of bullshit on this story.
It is coming from her.
Yes.
Yes.
So what else happened in between there? Maybe she just gave a big summary of everything.
Right. Maybe she just got down to the facts.
Because if it was just because they actually never even met. She just declined the drugs and designer purses.
And then homeboy turned into a girl.
Yeah, using Google Voice.
I don't know what Google Voice is.
I don't either, honestly.
I have no idea.
I'll have to look it up. Oh my god, Reddit.
We have another one?
You're going to tell us about the time.
Okay.
You mentioned this a few episodes ago.
I did. So, I met this girl, this is a few years ago. Mm-hmm. And I knew she's from California. So finally she's like, let's meet. And I don't even know what.
How'd y'all meet?
On a dating website, I believe.
Okay.
I have no idea which one.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we show up at the restaurant. And she had made a comment about my beard. Mm-hmm. And she said, "Are you going to... Do you typically shave your beard?" And I said...
Did it look just like this?
Well, you know...
Or just a scruff?
Just a scruff.
Okay.
And I said, "No, I don't. But I said, I shave it. I shave it down."
Yeah, you trim it.
Right. So we get to this. I walk in. She is who she looked like, right? But I didn't realize that she was like California girl, right? She's like, "I thought you said you were going to shave." So we started the whole fucking thing off on that one, right? So I'm like, "Well, I did." She's like, "Oh, I thought you were going to shave."
Oh, you clean face.
Right. And I was like, "No." What's good here, by the way? Right? Like, you know, like the nachos, whatever, like whatever. She goes, "Oh, I got you something." And she brings out a bowl of soup that she made.
Soup?
In like a bowl. Okay? It gets better.
What?
And she's like, "I made you a bowl of soup." I said, "What's that?" I do like soup.
What is happening?
So we had a couple of drinks, whatever. She's like, "Let's go back to my place. Have a drink." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay, we'll do that." And she lived in a very nice place in Las Colinas.
Yeah. Where
it's, you know, that's where I remember that day, or it was the day of the morning. They had this race that was going through the. Because she lived right on the little river thing.
Yes, I know exactly what area. I love that area.
Right, it was beautiful.
Cute.
She had a beautiful apartment.
Yep. You can kayak. They even do the gondolas up there.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
And so we're up there and we're having a couple of drinks, and then all of a sudden, she goes from we're having fun to paranoid.
What?
And I'm like, what? And she was like, she goes, Come here. See that crane? And I'm talking, this fucking crane was on the other side of the thing. I saw the crane in the distance.
Right, but it's small.
Right.
Because it's so far.
Right. So she thought she had a stalker.
Oh my God.
And she's like, "He's in that crane." I said, "Who's in it?" No.
What in the world?
I said, "Who's in that crane?"
I keep looking over there like there's a crane.
Right, yeah. I said, who's in that crane? The guy. That's the guy that I told you about. He keeps stalking me.
Okay.
He's in that crane. I'm like, and I said, "Hey, he's not in that crane.
Right.
He's not in there." She starts hysterically crying. "You don't believe me? He's coming." And I said, "Well, first of all, I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
I really don't.
If there's a guy coming, I gotta go."
And then immediately she calms down. "You want another drink?" "Sure." And then we have another drink. She's like, "Oh, did you see it move?" "Did I see what move?" "The crane." "Oh my God. He's in that fucking crane. He's in that fucking crane."
What in the world?
And so I'm thinking, how the fuck do I get out of this place?
Yeah.
And it's late. And,
I got
and I've been drinking.
Sure.
And so, and I'm
Was
like.
this pre-Uber?
No.
Okay.
No, but you know.
Yeah, your car's in Las Colinas.
Right. And I'm in this parking garage, and I'm in this I'm just at this point, I'm invested.
Yeah.
At that, I don't even know how I can find my car at this point. So I'm like, okay. not in there, whatever. So we go to sleep. Nothing happened. Just
Sure.
because
Well, yeah, that's weird.
nothing happened. Go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and I'm just like, I don't even think I slept. I think I slept like this.
Staring at the crane.
All right, you know, like
One eye on the crane, one
yeah.
eye on
And I'm
her.
like, is that motherfucker really coming?
Wait, maybe?
Yeah, he probably is coming. And so we wake up in the morning, and I was like, "You all right?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. You want some eggs?" And I said, "I gotta get going. Like,
Yeah, I gotta be
He's
at
like,
work.
no.
Sunday.
No. You just stay right here, and I'm gonna go make you some eggs." And I'm like, "Oh God!" And I'm sitting in there.
You
I'm
got
like,
yourself caught by a psycho.
I'm literally like laying in bed thinking, she's got a knife.
Maybe.
And she's going to come out there and say, "You're the motherfucker that's in that crane, aren't you?"
Yeah.
Hink. Like,
Maybe. Honestly,
right.
the option's not zero.
So I get out there and I was like, I look at the eggs. You know, I make sure there's no like substance on it so I don't get roofied for fucking 8 days or whatever. And I looked at her and I was like, "So what happened last night? Like, everything okay?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, he just won't leave me alone." I said, "Who? Who won't leave you alone?" It's like, "My ex-boyfriend, he just won't leave me alone." And I said, me being the guy I am, I said, "Does he drive crane? Does he know how to operate a crane?
Is he crunch ramen?
Does he know how to operate a crane, lady?" She's like, it's like, "I'm sorry that I said that, but I just don't think you understand that he was actually in that crane."
Oh, that's not even.
And this is the next morning.
That's not even. She's sober.
Right. This is the next morning. So then I left, and
deep.
keep in mind, I had that bowl still,
Of soup.
but in a bowl, in like a bowl. So she texts me before she moves and says, "Hey, my grandmother gave me that bowl. Can I come over and get it?"
I'll ship it to you.
Block.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You
you
saw-
ain't
you
coming
saw
to
the
my
bowl?
house. Yes.
Go get that bowl.
I'll go get the bowl.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, she's gonna see this one day and be like, "That's my fucking bowl." Oh, we've used that bowl.
I know. It's got demon. The dude that was in the crane is in this bowl.
He was in your soup.
Oh no!
Did you eat the soup?
Yes, I ate the soup.
What's wrong?
That's
You
before
never eat soup a bitch made you
That's
met on the
before I
first
thought
date.
that I knew motherfucker was in the crane.
You ate a human.
No, I did not. Damn it.
Crane Man was in the soup.
This is the bowl. Can't remember her name, but she was something.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
She wanted to come to the house and get the bowl.
Oh no.
I didn't even respond. I'm like,
You cannot know where I live, psycho.
no.
Because then you're going to have a crane.
In my backyard.
That pops up one day, and
Yeah.
she's going to be sitting on it with binoculars.
Yep.
And then we're going to have to make her into soup.
Is that her? Oh, God.
Could you imagine?
Mental health. We should do that.
Dating. Woo!
Yeah. So that's it. That's one of many of my stories.
Oh my gosh. That's
Dating
crazy.
for me has been so much fun. Let me tell you.
I mean, there's lots of characters for sure.
Yeah. That probably could be on Reddit.
But I mean,
God, sorry. Michelle
I
is
can't stop yawning.
yawning.
It was the margaritas and the chips. But honestly, would you rather have fun dating stories and enjoying your single life versus meeting someone in high school and not even ever knowing dating because you just stuck to that path?
Yeah, I have friends of mine that
You met someone in high school.
right.
And 20, 30, 40 years later, you're still married.
Right. And I have specifically two people that I know from high school that met when they were freshmen.
Oh, wow.
And now are married and have a absolutely fantastic life.
Yeah.
And love each other, right?
Of course.
But I also have
But what kind of
good love, right?
Okay.
But I also have friends, like 98% of friends of mine that did that at a young age, and they're on their second or third marriage.
Yeah. Well, it's very much an exception.
That one right there, that's what impresses me so much.
Yeah.
It's like they did it, well, and by God, they met their soulmates when they were freshmen in high school. Mm-hmm. That's rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I met mine when I was a freshman in college.
Your soulmate?
Yeah, it didn't work out.
But honestly, so my thing, okay, a soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be your forever partner.
I agree.
Does it necessarily have to be an opposite sex?
True.
And does it necessarily have to even be a human?
Jesse.
Like, I feel like Red was my soulmate.
Yeah, I mean, Jesse's my soulmate for sure. I got guy friends. You know, I mean, like, I've got a ton of guy friends.
Certain people, they're literally meant to be.
Right.
Because, I mean, if you think what a soulmate is, I feel like sometimes it's romanticized, where when you think of a soulmate, it's the person you're going to be in love with forever.
Right.
Not always the case.
Right.
Sometimes it's literally just that other person's soul that you, like, connect with, and you're going to be in each other's lives forever. Until you die.
No, I agree. I got best friends of mine, you know. Shout out to fucking Rich, you know, like that dude right there, like
be friends forever.
I've got so many friends in my life.
Forever.
You know, Saved by the Bell. Caught on to that one. I mean, but there's like soulmates when it comes to friends, and there's soulmates when it comes to like love.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah, like. Yeah.
I do feel like certain terms, they are just romanticized, and
oh, sure.
if you really just break it down,
it's just somebody you can't live without.
Different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good stuff. We unpacked a lot today.
We did.
And your girl is tired.
I know. Well, we can end it with
friends forever.
Friends forever.
I think we're considered soulmate.
Always have been.
The moment we met.
Always have been.
The moment I still remember the first time you walked into that house party and said, "I'm Yando." What's up?
25 years later.
How insane is that?
We are straight up homies.
I love it. Brother from another mother.
Brother from another mother.
Cheers. We love y'all.
Love ya.
Like, follow, comment, share.
Love y'all.